Welcome to this solemn farewell program in honor of Dr. J. Alam, IAS, Chief Secretary, Nagaland. It will be incomplete without taking a moment to reflect on his dedication, leadership, and commitment to public service. He was born on 1st August 1965 at Amroha, a well-known town in western Uttar Pradesh. He did his Masters of Business Administration from Aligarh Muslim University in 1988 and Masters of Public Policy from Princeton University, New Jersey in United States. Having joined the prestigious Indian Administrative Service in 1991, after securing All India 12th rank, Sri Alam was allotted to Nagaland State Cadre, and he has worked in Thek and Mon districts as at the subdivisional level and as Deputy Commissioner of Tuensang district for about 3 years in the 90s. At the state government level, Sri Alam has worked as Additional Chief Secretary, Finance, and later as Secretary heading the Departments of Industries and Commerce and Sericulture. On his deputation to the central government beginning in 2003, Dr. Alam has worked as the zonal head in the Directorate General of Foreign Trade for about a year and then as a private secretary of a senior cabinet minister in charge of fertilizers, chemicals, pharmaceuticals and steel for 5 years. On his return to the state of Nagaland in 2010, Dr. Alam has served as Home Commissioner as well as the Chief Electoral Officer, and from April 2013 onwards, Dr. Alam worked in the central government as Joint Secretary in the Department of School Education and Literacy, Ministry of HRD, where he looked after the affairs of central schools in Kendriya Vidyalayas and Navodaya Vidyalayas, the Central Board of Secondary Education and NCERT, and implementation of midday meal scheme and a vast teacher education sector, including the affairs of the NCTE, among others. In August 2016, till his return to Nagaland in February 2020, he worked as Joint Secretary and later as Additional Secretary in the Ministry of Minority Affairs, dealing with matters related to socio-economic development of the 6 religious minorities of the country. On his return to Nagaland in February 2020, Dr. Alam has joined as the Additional Chief Secretary to CM and as Development Commissioner Nagaland. And since 29th January 2021, Dr. J. Alam is working as the Chief Secretary till date.
Speech by our outgoing Chief Secretary. May I request all of you to stand and receive our outgoing Chief Secretary. Sir, the time is yours.
As I stand before you today with a heart filled with gratitude, humility and reflection, today marks the closing of a cherished chapter in my life as I retire and formally demit office after more than 3 decades in the service of this extraordinary state. At the outset, let me extend my heartfelt thanks to all of you for your thoughtful and touching speeches and precious presentations that you have bestowed on me. I am deeply honored by this gathering, organized not merely as a formal farewell, but as a moment of shared remembrance, professional camaraderie, and heartfelt celebration of our collective journey in public service. It is said that the greatest journey is the one that brings you hope. For me, Nagaland has not merely been a posting. It has been a hope, a calling and an enduring inspiration. The terrain, the culture, the challenges, and above all, the people have shaped me as a civil servant and also as the individual that I have become. And as I take this final bow, I do so with humility and immense pride. It seems only yesterday that I joined the IAS in 1991 and got allotted to Nagaland cadre. My friend Senti Younger just mentioned the interesting part, so I might like to just add to what happened after that. So, as he mentioned, our very senior colleagues, very senior people, they were all waiting, great anticipation to receive a lady officer. So I didn't know this. I didn't know that they were getting confused with my name. So like a shy probationer, I went to call on them, and their immediate hostility really surprised me. And I started wondering What is it? Why are they so hostile to me? Only later on, friend Santiago told me that they were actually expecting a lady officer. So that is on the lighter note. The dream of Nagaland as one of the best states in the country will be achieved sooner than later. So thank you, dear colleagues and friends. You have given me more than I could ever repay. May your work remain inspired and your service to the people of Nagaland unwavering and true.
Sir, we are now waiting for you.